Hey Scorpio, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead. That, even though we're pulling on the week ahead for work, love, and all the above, whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with us, is perfect timing when you found it, because these are timeless readings and meant to find you when they find you. So thanks for being here too. Show a little love for yourself, because I choose to be here, but I'm here for you. So love light down here, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, double tap screen, please and thanks. And y'all are more than welcome to come over and hang out and be a part of the YouTube channel with us. Be a part of the fam, all right? And even if you are here, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs, Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So subscribe, come hang out and be a part of the fam. We'd love to have you here. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, the email is archerastrology@gmail.com. And you can choose from the Zoom one-on-one readings or the little traditional private YouTube video, or a budget-friendly, short and sweet YouTube video check-in, like a little 15-minute reading. But whatever you pick, I look forward to reading for you. And check out the Archer Astrology link tree. It's got links to all the playlists, all the platforms, the pick-a-cards, the base covers, the Archer Astrology Tarot stickers if you'd like one, and my magazine interviews if you want to learn a little bit about me or the history of tarot. So check it out. All you got to do is look down in the pinned comment or scan this QR code, okay? So let's dig in, because when I sat down to meditate on your energy to get the title card, I was told that this person is madly in love with you. And I'm like, can I go with that? Can I tell Scorpio that? And God's like, do you doubt me? And I was like, never. He's like, yeah, then do it. I'm like, okay, let's go. All right, so let's tap in and tune in, all right? Whatever comes out, okay? Because when you're with me, I'm the ride or die. I'm your back. I got you, and you are protected. So whatever comes out, I'll get the message to you. So let's go. Let's use the Biblical Tarot for the base cards, and my Crayola deck's going to do the clarifiers. I love this deck, and it came in a box that looks like a Crayola crayon box, so the artwork on this is awesome. But hold on, my Virgo moon will not let that be, because I'm going to use this deck, so it's got to be over here so stuff stays symmetrical. Okay, now we're ready. Pesky little Virgo moon of mine. I love it. Okay, let's go. Scorpio, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name be just as sweet? Oh my gosh, yeah, totally. So let's go. All right, 2 shuffles, Scorpio. Whoa. The World card tried to pop out of the deck. It's like you're at the beginning of a new cycle. I think the next chapter starts, and we're going to title this chapter of your life, Abundance. All right, the 9 of Wands also tells me it's where you passed the test finally. You've been through a lot with that 9 of Wands. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful Scorpios. Over energy is the 6 of Swords. Coming into a more optimistic era too. Seeing things from a different perspective, going with the flow, and taking what comes your way. Because with the Magician card going forward, it shows that you've passed some tests, and you've parted the Red Sea of red flags that you've been dealing with, just like Moses did, all right? And this is Gemini and Virgo energy, so this is stuff that's telling me the retrogrades are actually helping you with the Page of Swords, that you've learned your lessons from the past, okay? And you're ready to move forward. That leads you into the green flags. Oh my gosh, you actually do it, Scorpio. You part the red flag sea, and you get to move forward with the green flag. That's Joshua, leader of faith, Leo energy on this one. It's a much more positive direction, like the sun finally starts to shine, you know? Okay, let's go. Let's get with the current conditions at Scorpio. Hey RJ, how's it going? What's up? All right, 8 of Cups, told you. This is why I love tarot. I say it here, it comes out here, it just backs me up. The 8 of Cups, the ascension of Jesus. Walking away from the stuff, the people, places, and things that made you feel like a 7 of Cups option and heading towards your 9 of Cups blessings. I love this. You're elevating. You're literally working your way through the tarot. Okay, you're just coming on another level, and you're going to want to take control of your life with the Tower card on the 6 of Pentacles. Get back to being happy in some better times, right? Because you're holding on to hope for a positive outcome and something reciprocal, even though it feels like you've done it forever. All right, you might be feeling a little tired out or older than your age, right? And just like, man, it's been a long one. It's been a rough one for some of you guys. Because it's been like you're feeling overwhelmed in this cycle that you've been stuck for a while with the Tower card, and feeling like a machine repeating the same thing over and over and over each day, just like the last, to the point that it's almost like when you get up in the morning, there's not a way to get up on the right side of the bed because you're just like, well, what's going to happen today? You know, I got you. With the Six of Pentacles, we all go through phases like that in life where there's not a right side of the bed to get up on. And basically everything has been retrograding since November, and everything is backed up around Pisces and Aries, of which the Earth has just transitioned into Aries is the time of the reading. So it's like that is the first thing that moves that allows some of this stuff to like funnel out or filter out and bring in some much more balanced energy that's not so overwhelming, and a lot that you just chuckle it off like, you know. You're not going to be letting your past define you going forward or hold you back from the things you want. This Tower card is definitely a good Tower card because it's what's leading to your glow up, okay? A bit of a happy accident that comes your way that has a good outcome for you. You're in the energy of the Tower card right now, okay? So it's kind of like, even though it's been a rough ride for some of you guys, you're nearing the end of a long and winding journey. Okay, so we'll get details on it. Now, money department. Let's see what's in your wallet, a little checkup. All right, I promise not to look at your online banking. Okay, Queen of Wands, the Justice card, that's fair, that's cool. I actually see a pretty fair offer coming your way in the work department. And I'm being told whether you're looking or not, but I'm being told most of you are looking. Either you're out of work and trying to find work, or even at your current place, you're quietly quitting because it's become a lot to handle. Or some of you guys might be getting near to retirement, but whatever this is, it leads towards that new chapter. This wanted to pop out in here. Some of you guys have been focusing on work more than love because love's been a tough one, okay? I forget who did that song, but I'm hearing that song. I think it was an 80s tune. I think it was in an episode of Knight Rider. It was that love's been a little bit hard on me. That might be how you're feeling because it looks like work is taking more prominence in your energy than your love, okay? It's kind of just, you just been feeling like you don't fit in at work though, right? The Queen of Wands, you kind of do things your own way by your own style, you know? And there's a lot of like competition in the workplace too. And it seems like everybody else gets the attention and the recognition, and you just want your fair share for the effort you put in. Could be dealing with a lot of like imposter syndrome in the workplace, or even just some jealousy of like, oh, Scorpio must just be in with the high ups and one of the fair hairs or something like that. And you're like, I don't even actually know most of the managers' first names. I have no clue, right? But I see that changes on this one. Somehow you guys get away from that energy. It's part of like balancing stuff out for you so that you can get back to being happy and feeling like yourself. You know what I mean? And being understood in the workplace, definitely. Some of you guys on the World card actually are just getting ready to start a new job, or you just scored your interview. So we'll pull on that too. Okay, let's get into the love department. Let's start with the past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. All right, my title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. We have the Four of Wands to the Lovers, which tells me that a break or a pause in the action was needed because you had learned your lessons. They're still learning their lesson, but they're learning it from you, okay? So there is something going on here where somehow you guys are still have an energetical connection because somehow you're still helping them along on their journey, okay? They're a bit of an overthinker though, I'm thinking. Gemini energy, okay? I'm feeling the energies like, this is somebody that kind of always feared the worst but hoped for the best and had a little bit of the energies of like inconsistency, like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. One minute they were all in, the next minute they were Mr. Hyde. You know what I mean? But Page of Pentacles shows you coming into their life started them on a lesson that they hadn't planned on learning, but what was already written into their energetical blueprint. Because back in the beginning, in Rider-Waite, this was originally called the choice, not the lovers, Gemini energy. But it's not so much about the day-to-day choices we make because it's major arcana. Those are major events, major energies. These are the choices that your soul's intentions set with God before coming into this lifetime, that he's been working to set the pathway for your heart to lead you to your goal, okay? And in this case, you're part of their end game or their goal. You guys were meant to meet in the way you did and how you did, and to start this lesson on them. So we got to see what happens in the silence here with the Four of Swords, because it does show it got intense and a timeout was kind of needed. So God had to like yellow, blue, make green seal, put this thing in the freezer in a Ziploc and hang tight so that some reflection could happen. All right, so we'll see what they're up to. Okay, new person. Now this could be you're single and available, or you're getting involved with something and wonder where it's going. Hey Jeff, what's up? Hi Laura, what you guys doing? I haven't said that in a minute to you, Laura, have I? Oh, Rob. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, a slow mover. The Wheel of Fortune, though, and the Emperor. Well, hello, Emperor. Daddy's home. Six of Swords, Aries energy, and Aquarius energy comes in. Wheel of Fortune could be a Cancer or Sagittarius. But now this Wheel of Fortune, I'm feeling the energies of it almost being like a funnel, where it's like taking all this incoming energy and kind of like filtering it down and out so that it flows more evenly. Because this person seems like they were all over the board, but with the Knight of Pentacles, they've taken the time to do the work, but they're very slow to proceed. It's like somebody admiring you from afar. You guys might live at a distance or met online possibly, but you met in a unique way or a unique version of that, okay? But in the Emperor, this person is already awoke. They've gone through that energetical shift that we've been talking about since last July when the pole shift started, that started the awakening, that changes the Emperor energy from the energies of like that gaslighting, narcissistic energy, love bombing, inconsistency, and elevates them into the point that they're the boss. They're back to drive the chariot into victories, and they're back to take the Empress by the hand. This is the Emperor that an Empress would be proud of being with, not one that the Empress would be like, "Oh, you're not awoke yet. Well, I'll come back to you next cycle." You know, this person's ready to roll, and even though they're admiring you from afar, they want you, because what the Emperor wants, when the Emperor knows what he wants, the Emperor makes a decision and sticks with it, and their sights are set on you. Man, there is a lot of love in this one because that's Aries energy, and Aries are passionate lovers. All right, could be definitely dealing with an Aries. It's very strong here, but we've also got Cancer and Sagittarius. We've got Gemini. We've got Libra. Pisces is here. Could even be another Scorpio. But the World card actually tells me that it could be any sign. All right, this here is a point of completion on this fixed energy that, man, even in the love department somehow, their whole chart's energized when they think about you. I can't even specifically say, hey, that could be their sun sign. No, that's like their chart's on fire for you. I could literally, for some of you guys, I might have just rambled off all of their placements. And you're like, oh my gosh, how did Archer know that? Okay, that might only be for some of you guys, but there's strong energy from their side because of their feelings for you. All right, let's get into it. You or them might be born on the 8th, the 16th, or the 6th, the 11th, the 21st, the 10th, the 4th, the 14th, the 12th, and maybe the 24th if I didn't mention it, and I'm seeing the 26th and 27th as well. Okay, let's go. Let's start on this 8 of Cups. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope your day went well. All right, we got the 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. See, you're kind of tired of it because you've already cut the stuff out and you're ready for your happiness. It's approaching. Sun card comes out for you. This globe's going to put you in a little bit of a pedestal. All right? Some of you guys might already be noticing either butterflies coming in on this. Page of Wands, following the light. And look, you're holding the torch. Check that out. All right? This is a more positive energy that comes in on this. It's literally being brought in towards you too. So, like, you know how you've been wanting to break free out of this cycle because everyone around you've been stressed and it's feeding on you. People are taking stuff out on you that's not your fault, problem, responsibility, and it becomes a lot to take in the course of a day, right? It's everyone around you has been dealing with this devil energy worldwide because you're getting into this glow up energy, okay? And the devil don't like happiness, okay? When Toby sees happy people, he's going to try to come in and change things. So the nice thing is for those of you I'm being told have thought that you've been like dealing with spell work, it's not spell work. You don't have anyone out to get you. The devil sees that you're getting ready to start getting happy, and the devil tries to stop that stuff. Toby's jealous. He gets that way. You know, he didn't get the office with the window seat. It had a built-in fireplace. But seriously, Scorpio. But with the Sun card, you're feeling that devil energy that you're going to work to motivate through, okay? It's part of this shift in the New Earth timeline that brings in emperors like this. The devil's always going to try to stop you from happiness and a union like that. But the Ace of Swords, I see you actually telling him to take a hike, right? And your family's fought this for generations, okay? It's kind of like with this Magician card, you're just in the right time to beat the devil at his own game, okay? Like some of you guys might even be in like genealogy or looking up the past, or just even not even like in the human energies, but seeing where you came from, your star seeds of origin, things like that. See, it's like your ancestors have been fighting this battle for a long time, but you're the one that's brought in to break the generational curses, okay, and change the direction. Because it's like in the past, the family only had like swords and shields and, you know, rocks, stuff like that to fight the devil. But you're in here in the age of Pluto and Aquarius, okay? And Pluto's your dominant rock, and it's like you show up to the party, your energy, and you're like, hey, ancestors, I don't know if this is fair or not, but I've got a drone. It's got like Hellfire missiles and a camera on it, and all I got to do is push this button. Can we start? Are you guys tired? Okay. And yeah, Toby's gone. See, you're breaking these curses. That's a lot of work to go through. No wonder it's been rough so long for you. But you're hitting that button, and that takes you to go time, where you beat the devil energies. And I feel like a domino effect that the energies around you will follow suit and actually start getting better, happier, and more elevated too. And you're gonna be like, oh, wow, this is a relief, you know? You might have some strong Leo in your chart. Could be even like a Leo moon, Venus, maybe even rising somewhere up in the front. Cancer is pretty strong too, and so is Libra. I'm talking to somebody that you may have your big boys might be in Libra, okay? You might have like a Jupiter, a Saturn, or Uranus, but it's a dominant factor for you. And we're in a year right now that all these big planets are getting ready to do shifts. Jupiter's shifting, Uranus is shifting. There's a lot of big activity going on. Did you know on March 23rd, if you look up in the sky at sunset, you won't see the rings around Saturn. Saturn will look like a normal, regular planet. There's some epic stuff happening in the skies with a lot of the energies out there. But you're going to make it through it with the Ace of Swords. You just had a lot on your mind lately, and you've been worrying about if things will work out or not. Like, is it even worth your time to worry about it? It's going to kind of like some of these energies will succeed and take care of themselves as you undergo this leveling up that starts you on this ascension phase with that Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. Some of you guys might have strong Pisces in your chart even. That 12th house energy with all the planets currently backed up in Pisces. I mean, Pisces is currently like an airport on Christmas Eve, I'll tell you what, right? I see with that's coming in. It's just going to start filtering it out, like I was saying earlier, that as soon as the first one moves through, the sun, which just moved into Aries and got out of Pisces, it opens the portal and the door for all these other planets to start flowing and start coming back together, okay? That takes us to the next step, where you're bossing up and you're ready for your emperor. I love it for you. That's a nice direction to go forward with. And the Fool card. You are going to be willing to take a risk in this here. But I see that the next test on your journey is a test that's built for two with the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy on this one. And Cancer is a very loving and forgiving energy in this one. I do see you'll be hearing from someone soon that you 100% thought you would never hear from again. And also somebody you never thought would actually admit that you were right about something and be like, Scorpio, I'm sorry, you were right about that. And you're going to be like, I know, right? Seven of Pentacles, that's literally you looking being like, I know, I told you this already. But it'll actually be something here that you'll be pleasantly shocked by it. And it does bring somebody back into your life that you thought about. But also the one that you're like, okay, absolutely done, over with. There's no chance, no hope of reconciliation. If this person was a car archer, they'd have been totaled. I think it fixed, okay? And it's somebody, for whatever it is, that's like you kind of quietly already forgiven them, but they got to at least say something first. You're not going to just tell me, oh, right? You never thought you'd hear from him, but in the Emperor, I see him reaching out, extending a hand your way, and being like, hey, I'm sorry, peace, truce, you know? Could just be a friend or a family member for some of you guys, but it does help elevate you into the next energies because you're already in the New Earth timeline, okay? So you know like how they say that you're dressing for the job you want, not the job you have? You're dressing for the life you want, okay? Your whole energy is taking on the future vibration that you're elevating to, okay? So your energy is already there, the body and the earth are starting to catch up to it. I like that for you, cool. Some of you guys do vision boards, or intention boards possibly, but I'm seeing you do it a little differently. I'm talking to a Scorpio that you either do, but I'm seeing somebody that uses like a sketch pad or a notebook, and like you would rather just like sketch drawings instead of like copy pasting pictures. You'd rather make notes or sketch it and draw it out yourself. Could be a Scorpio with an artistic nature. But let's see where it goes. Some of you guys are going to notice a rainbow too as well. Okay, let's see. Might even recently seen one. And I'm seeing a lot of repeating sevens for you, especially as you elevate. You might even be at some point here. It's like, you know what it is? You're experiencing the cycle changing in real time. Whoa. Temperance. Yeah, look at you go with your alchemy. That's totally what it is. This is the card of action. So this is telling me, yeah, the energy shift, blending these drinks. Archangel Michael, what it's showing me is that it's like you're jumping from strength to strength. You're like quantum leap, time jumping stuff going on. So with the multiple ideas you've had, some of you guys even want to open a bar. Literally, I just heard that. Bar or restaurant, you know? Like Cheers, but cool. Right? It's like, I thought that was an okay show. What was wrong with it? And as far as Scorpion's like, well, yeah, but if I did, it'd be way cooler. Oh, that's cool. But it's like you're getting these multiple ideas of things you want to pursue, but it's the logistics of things that get in the way, trying to work it out. You're going to be able to balance these times. Like it's like the ultimate time management puzzle you're working on. All right? Some of you guys could even be working on elevating your psychic gifts, things like that. Getting into like scrawling or just straight up psychic energies, getting into the tarot. I see for a lot of you, it's straight up your clairaudience is strengthening as you've been noticing in the silence, things like music playing, songs, symphonies, people talking, and yet you're all alone in your home. You know what I mean? Your psychic abilities are strengthening. Even if you're like Archer, no, I just watch tarot. I'm cool. I've never thought about getting into it. But you've known your whole life. You've had something, and you can't fight it. It's still strengthening. Even if you don't use the gift or you just call it woman's intuition, man's intuition, whatever, you've got the gift, all right? When you got it, you get to flaunt it. Sun card, okay? You can be born on the 18th or the 28th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 20th, and maybe the 13th or the 31st. But let's dig in and see what's up with the money side of things here, okay? Because you're just getting ready to start something new in your life. And you're already in the energy, which is why the energy around you feels weird. You know what I mean? And weird is just because it's something you don't know, all right? Okay, let's roll on. Let's see what we got on here. Queen of Wands, Justice, and the World's card. Well, come here. There we go. 3 of Pentacles. God's helping take you in a direction to get out of something that you don't like with the 2 of Swords. Okay, I'm with you. Because see, look at you turning it down here. Like Paul McCartney, young Paul, looking at the rent being due. Me like, nope, no bueno, no thank you. It's kind of like you're holding on hope for something positive, for a change in this one. So it's like, yeah, because everybody else is getting attention and they're getting recognition. And yet you are it's almost like you're giving up the credit for stuff. And you're almost to the point that you're like, nah, I don't care, it's fine, whatever. You know, just trying to get through to 5 o'clock. But you're about the point where you're ready to give up and find another job because of it. Or you've been trying to find one for so long and it's never shown up. King of Pentacles comes in, though, that you are getting into an energy of an upcoming sunrise where you're going into being like more of a money magnet. All right? You might be born on 8th, and I've seen a lot of repeating 8s. 8, 18th, and 28th keeps popping up when I'm calling out the dates and the numbers on the cards. This is telling me, 888, that's abundance. That is an energetical money magnet that you're attracting the abundance your way. It's going to lead to the changes because this is that 6 of Pentacles, that it's in your energy. I like that, repeating 6s. But 4 of Swords, maybe some of you guys want to work remote or change things up. With the Empress, yeah, because for some of you guys, maybe there's children or something involved and you would rather work remote, work from home. I see that this is changing itself, or this might be the job some of you guys just really got, because some of you do have an upcoming interview or a start date, and money's getting a little tight with just the day-to-day lives, families, things like that. But I do see on this one that you're getting ready for, like, it's either you've already got a start date or an interview. And remember, this is the energy of the week ahead, which means you could get this phone call this coming week. But what I'm seeing on it is that there's advancement that you've been wishing for a while in this job, that by the time you hit even just your 90-day review, that it comes around that you guys will actually be setting, like, I'm literally seeing a big, like, target or like a bullseye, you know, like bow and arrows type bullseye. Somebody, either you, them, or one of your parents used to be like an avid hunter. But I'm seeing a Scorpio is like not a fan of it because your parents were or something like that. What I'm seeing in this one here is that by the time that review comes around, they're going to be setting target dates. Like sit you down and be like, we're amazed with what you've been doing, Scorpio, and we'd like to talk to you about your long-term plan here. Where do you see yourself in 2 years, 5 years? And setting the goals that'll let you leave your mark in the industry as an empress, because you've waited a long time for this time, okay? You've had so much stuff going on just around you that you haven't even noticed on this one, but it's starting to happen to direct you towards the long-term plan that you've tried before, but it didn't happen. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is all green. This is all money. Four of Cups, again, because you've been jaded by love so much that you've been focusing more on work. You don't think there's anything in the love department, so that's why it's been more about money, career, savings, getting your credit stored up, plans for retirement, and it's like, I ain't got time for love. Love's been a little bit hard on me, Archer, like you said, you know? But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is a new start. Some of you guys are planning to embrace some of these old ideas that you've had. Like maybe some of you guys are into like fashion or art, because I'm seeing that some of you either, you are online, you could be a content creator or a social media influencer somehow, but if not, you've considered it or trying getting into it. Some of you are into modeling and that too. You've got a gift for this, and I see that this could be the start and a good time to take action on it, or for those of you that already have, because you're coming into this new energy in this higher frequency timeline. You have a very high percentage rate of going viral in the not too distant future. And I want to put it at 88% chance of going viral. Okay, that's why you can't get the idea out of your mind with the Ace of Pentacles, because it's got legs to it. It's a good one. There's some gold in them there. The High Priestess, you're sitting there thinking, nah, it never worked before. Why did it work this time? And I'm not sure if I've got the time for it to do it and stuff. The High Priestess tells me that message received. We're going to help you out. Yeah. Look at that, Five of Pentacles, into the Magician. You're manifesting this door to open for you, to bring you into this new energy. And this Penumbrian veil that the High Priestess keeps on things is getting ready to be lifted. And that's going to get you to the point, man, you're going to wind up, some of you guys are definitely going to, like I'm seeing like public speaking engagements of sorts, TED Talks or something like that, training. Some of you guys, I can see how this hybrids, if you're like, Archer, no plans on going solo. I work a 9 to 5, I've been there forever, I'm cool, I like it there. What I'm seeing happens is an elevation that puts you like where they ask you to transfer or travel to other locations in order to train those people to do stuff your way. Okay? What you're doing like right now is not what you're going to be doing in the not too distant future, but what you're doing in the not too distant future is your long term. That brings in some money and bank your way, even some passive income, which I totally dig. Only you, Scorpio, would be the one to be able to just naturally figure out how to earn money while you sleep. That's epic. Oh, that's why I love it. That's why I love Scorpio readings. There could be a Pisces or a Taurus in your workplace, maybe a Cancer. Could be a Leo or a Capricorn. Definitely Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, big time. And definitely if you're born on the 14th or the 8th, the 28th, the 22nd, 27th, and the 6th. Yeah, this one here shows you winding up in a bit of like a spotlight. If you had dreams of being a celebrity, now it's time to do it. Big time. Like you can harness this Mercury retrograde energy so well and actually beat the rest of people to it, because while everybody else is, you're like, Archer, it's not that original idea. Billions of other people have done it. And it's like, yeah, but billions of other people right now are sitting around in the Four of Cups being like, oh no, retrograde, don't do anything. And you're like, okay, you guys wait here. I'm going to go and be the first to launch it. You're kind of like the Beatles of your own field or your own industry in that you did it first, right? I love it. You're using the energies to your advantage right now, which takes you from a Five of Cups into a Queen of Swords and right to the Ten of Cups. Working smarter, not harder, and putting your ideas in, because you've got that ability to do both the Empress and the Emperor energy, to manage it and be the front band for it, or front woman, you know what I mean? I like that for you. The stuff happening is putting you into a direction for your long-term plan, whatever it was you wished for, and it looks like it's a lot of green. But in the meantime, even though you've been kind of sitting here being like, oh, no love, love's too hard on me, I'm done, I'm just staying single, it's just not meant to be. I'm not even interested in love anymore. I just want to talk about money or advancement, spirituality, anything but love. God's like, by the way, behind the scenes, I've been working on some Ace of Cups love for you. Because see, See how bummed you are like here, and you're like, I'm just going to focus on work? God's like, but I got a cup to hand you. Check it out. So let's check it out. All right, let's see what we got in the past person's energy. And thanks for being here, guys. I hope today went well. Please subscribe, set the bell. I do go live every weeknight with each individual sign reading. And this is the week we're pulling it off on schedule. Ow. And as well as the All Signs Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? So subscribe, set the bell, and scan that QR code or hit the pinned comment. It'll take you to the Astrology link tree. It's got links to all the playlists, the platforms, the stickers, everything. So check it out. Those are the safe to click links. Those are all real Archer links. And definitely watch out for fake Archers, okay? There have been some around, especially on TikTok and Facebook, hanging out. So just make sure all of my channels and everything, it's going to be linked through this link tree, and they're all spelt properly. Archer Astrology Tarot. I got there first, much like you're doing right now. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get into the love. All right, Four Swords. Four Swords. Lovers, lovers, lovers. Gemini, Capricorn, Libra. Four Swords on the Four of Swords. Whoa, did I stutter? Man. Seven of Wands, the Moon card. See, this person did it. And some of you guys' work was a part of this with the Eight of Swords and also the High Priestess and the Moon card. Or like some of you guys make money off of what happened here from the lessons you learned. Maybe you're a life coach or you help teach other people or something like that too. All right? It's like you help others, Page of Pentacles, from the lessons you learned from this person. Nice. I'm honored, Scorpio. That is nice. Okay, what I'm seeing on this though here is that the inconsistent gaslighting was the big problem. Moon card to the High Priestess. This is the person that caused you to bury yourself in work. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Oh, cool. And is Caroline here? Hey, Caroline, what up? All right, this one's for you, Caroline. You ready, everybody? Sweet Caroline. I love it. What's up, y'all? How's you doing, girl? That's for you, Caroline. Okay, let's see what we got. What's up, Melissa? Now, okay. Some of you guys had to completely rebuild from scratch as a result of this person. No wonder it broke your trust and love, okay? This was a lot to deal with. I'm hearing Dark Horse by Katy Perry. You may hear that song or maybe it's one of your favorite songs or something. But yeah, I'm hearing that the boom, 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 boom. With what they put you through on this one, it's a lot of like always fearing the worst, and then their negative energy would come down on you, right? They were a bit of a wet dishcloth. And the inconsistency, the hot and cold energies got to be just too much to deal with, okay? And there was some attention-seeking behavior on this one. There could have been an age difference. Eight of Swords, okay? I do see for some of you guys, you were dealing with a runner on the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Swords, Gemini and Leo energy, that this is someone here that they were always worried about failing rather than succeeding. Like they could turn anything into a bad day, right? And when stuff was going well, they would just be stubborn through and through. Leo energy, all right? Fight every tooth and nail. And you weren't asking for the world. You kind of just wanted, you really just wanted them to do their share and contribute. Now, you were like, Archer, I wasn't worried about money. I wasn't worried about status. I just to have them communicate or open up or show a little bit of love and feel like that they were like invested in the relationship. This is a cycle that they were stuck in, okay? For some of you guys, the attention seeking was a lot where they would show attention to anybody. It was almost like they never fully committed. Some of you guys were stuck in a situationship possibly with them. For some of you, they may have told you like they were in a separation. This might only be for like 8 or 9% of you that they told you they were in like a separation or a breakup and you came to find out they hadn't really even started it. Leo and Libra energy on that one. Temperance, Sagittarius. Some of you guys could be cuspers. Sagittarius and the Aries energy on the Fool card right into the Emperor. You know what? Some of you guys did the prayer on this person. Either you wished them well or you straight up did the prayer and they didn't go away. All right? You were like, God, if this person is not supposed to be in my life, please take them out of my life. And you're like, why do I still think about them? Why are they still in the energies? What's going on? Because God's like, well, long story short, Major Arcana, You are supposed to be in each other's lives, but there's some work involved. So it is a form of wishing them well, that they had to go into Four of Swords. God's like, this might hurt a little bit, all right? And then I'm surprised you have the Tower card, except for how much you miss them. But you're feeling their energy, because God's chucking the Tower card at them. Some of you guys might live off grid, or live in your car or something, or like just live remote. But it's like the Tower card's getting chucked at them. They're actually having to do the work with this major arcana. These are major planetary shifts. So they're really having to do the work. That's why you're feeling their stress and their frustrations, because you guys are still connected, okay? With this one, it's like, there's a lot of history here. Some of you guys actually enjoy watching history documentaries, or history was your favorite class. Somebody here might teach history. But Emperor card. This person is somebody that came in. This is like your classic textbook energies, that this person was the unawoke emperor from the old cycle. The one that you've become very used to hearing that this person had to have it their way, very narcissistic and inconsistent, and kept secrets, even lies by omission and stuff. That's an emperor that no empress would want. They'd be like, you come back when you get older, okay? You know, go do some work, come on back, because you've done your work and you're looking for happiness. This person here was in a lower level energy at the time that you guys met. But Temperance of the Fool card shows that they've had to take some action and grow up on it as a result of what God is sending in their direction. The Eight of Swords shows that they're closed off still at the moment and have kind of gone young and ghosted because they're unsure of how to proceed back forward. They haven't finished the test yet, Eight of Swords, so they're coming up against roadblock after roadblock. Like in my Titanic tarot, how this Eight of Swords shows the girl looking at the gates and not being able to open them to get up to the boat deck. God's got them on lockdown still as they finish this test. He won't let them, the reason they haven't reached out to you yet is because he won't let them reach out to you yet until they've done the work and finished the journey. They could literally try to text you, their phone would slip and land in the water, okay? Some of you guys, I'm seeing a phone with a cracked screen. That might resonate to you guys. Maybe somebody's cell phone is just up for, like, or this was the person that caused you to throw your cell phone against the wall. That might only resonate for some of you, but I'm picking up on it. Definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries. There's strong Aries energy on this whole reading. Gemini is here. We've got Pisces, pretty heavy duty too. There's also Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Leo and Cancer are hanging out. And I do see Libra. Libra is here too with Taurus. And Sag is hanging with Cancer. Leo's kind of doing their own thing. But there's somebody that's got some strong Leo in their chart here too. Definitely Leo and Aries. So the fire signs are reigning supreme, even though Sagittarius is being quiet and just kind of sneaking in on the energy, okay? But when they finish this work, they're going to take action. And the thing is, with the retrograde energies and how much of it's up there, there's a slight possibility, Scorpio, that they might prematurely retrograde. And they might reach out sooner than they're supposed to. They might not be done cooking yet or passing the test. However, if it happens, it was meant to happen. And they're at a point where you guys can go forward together and it's safe to proceed, okay? So you may get a rather childish text message or something, but it's like, it's still the open door to start bringing things back together, because this person is like, their feelings are still all about you, okay? Especially with you guys having this strong of a connection. It's like you're not living in their head rent-free with the devil. Did I not tell you? You guys are supposed to be happy. The devil, you're beating the devil, and you're aware of it because of how gifted you are, right? This person, they're the unawoke energy. They don't realize the devil's taunting them, okay? Especially for those of you that they were like hitting the casinos, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle coming out, right? Especially if they broke one of the 7 deadly sins. The devil energy kind of got to them, but with the 7 of Swords, they can make it through this, okay? Because they've still got you in their corner. If you're energetically feeling their sadness and depression, like especially when you're down or frustrated on days that nothing's wrong, you're like, it's a good day. It should be. I should feel good. Why don't I feel well? Because they're having a rough time. The devil's still getting to them. You're still helping them with the 7 of Swords to take and make it through the 5 of Swords, the 5 stages of grief, just like my Top Gun Maverick card depicts, and leave the 2 swords to come back around. So that's part of the reason you feel tired too. You're energetically helping them fight the good fight, okay? But at that point, I see them reaching out with the Fool card. They're going to take the risk and pass this test, okay? All right, let's keep going. You either might be born on the 4th or the 1st. The 11th, the 13th, and the 25th is here, possibly the 19th, the 16th, and the 6th. The repeating numbers seem to be stalking you because like I got repeating 7s, repeating 6s, repeating 8s. Like I'm seeing, have you been noticing a lot of personalized license plates on cars around you? I'm being told that's something. It's not even just repeating numbers on license plates, but it's like an insane amount of personalized license plates to the point that you're like, people have more money than sense today. That's letting you know their personalized messages coming your way, okay? The thought you're thinking at that moment is like a gift specifically for you. Okay, now, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Devil. Oh my gosh, the Devil energy is strong. Queen of Wands. Scorpio, I am talking to a very elevated, gifted energy here. You're one of the chosen ones. It is actually an honor to read for you, those that this message resonates to, even though I wish that they didn't resonate because that means you're going through a lot, but it also means you got a really good outcome coming. And just like any tarot reading, take what resonates and leave what doesn't and wish well on the people that it does resonate to, okay? But the Devil is heavy in the energy because you are that elevated. The Toby is like, must stop Scorpio, can't stop Scorpio, right? Toby, you know how this goes. This happens this way every time, all right? We've all watched you do this many times, Toby. And at the end, when you're up against God, and you're like, what you got, God? He's like, earth, air, wind, and fire. What do you got? And you're like, nothing. Got nothing, right, Toby? I know. No offense against anybody named Toby. For some reason, I'm just hooked on that name, and I've never known anyone named Toby. So nothing personal. It's just the one that fits. All right. This time, though, you beat the Devil with a wrench. Oh, my gosh. It's an energetical wrench. It's not physical, but it's literally, it just became the game of Clue. Some of you guys maybe you're into board games or this is like a game night. But literally it's like, okay, Colonel Mustard did it with the wrench on a motorcycle. You what's a polite way of putting it? You beat Toby. You and this person together beat Toby and come together. Queen of Wands, more Aries, Leo, Capricorn energy. Oh, shut the front door. Plot twist. Hold on. Is it or isn't it? Give me a yes or no, please. Yes or no card, please. Using standard Rider-Waite definitions on the cards. King of Swords. It's an awoke narcissist. It's the past person. It's the same person. Shut the front door. Shut the front and the back door. You're letting all the cold out. There's the 6 of Cups childhood memory for you. This is. Why didn't I see that? Oh my gosh, this is why I love working for you. You are awesome, God. This Emperor card that showed up, the outcome was already predicted. God's like, I already knew. What took you so long, Archer? I'm like, stop it. There's the unawoke Emperor. Here's the awoke Emperor. See how this Emperor is the one that was more worried about money and status and made you like the inconsistent, the narcissist, the gaslight. Right here's the person trying to live out their Wolf of Wall Street fantasy and realize, did you, Crosswatcher, did you not watch the movie all the way till the end? You should. Anyway, this is King frickin' Solomon. This dude was boss. You know what I mean? This person has come this person has gone from, what was his name? Jordan Belfort. This person has gone from Jordan Belfort energy to King Solomon. Oh my gosh. Your prayers worked. When you pray, Scorpio, you pray you go right to the top level, don't you? You pray right to God, Mary, Jesus, the whole shop, because your wishes, it's a trifecta. Some of you guys do definitely have some serious trines in your birth chart. This is wild. This is somebody that comes in elevated. I love the King of Swords. It's my favorite king because in an unawoke, in a reversed energy, this does kind of exhibit narcissistic behavior and mind games. But an awoke King of Swords is my favorite because it's the king that thinks before taking action, that tries to slow the other 3 kings down. When the King of Pentacles wants to roll in like a steamroller, Capricorn energy, and then you've got the King of Wands that wants to just fun, flirty, playful, you know, not really ever focused on work, but just takes action without thinking. And the emotional King of Cups that's only focused on themselves, you know. That's the way I see the King of Cups in that energy. This is the one that slows down, is like, hey, stop acting from emotion or passion or meanness and go forward. They've had the time to do the work. And with the Star card, it was you. It was you. You got them to close out a cycle. That's why they're admiring you from afar. See how they are still like, they're just so close you can reach out and touch them. Like the white pages, reach out and touch someone. You're their star. And with the Four of Wands, I just got chills off this whole thing. I'm putting you down for twin flame reunion. Literally the base energy, the base astrology and astronomy that affected this reading in the beginning, rewind if you missed it, that was all about the whole pole shift and something you've waited for and dealt with as the pole shift ends. It's what we've been talking about for a year here on the channel, that once these things took effect, that this is the energies that we're in, the most twin flame unions and reunions you're going to see for lifetimes to come. And this is exactly, you're the first case and test right here. And you're experiencing it happening in real time. That's the awkward changes in energies. You're literally, your emperor, your twin flame returns. Those of you on a twin flame journey, this is your twin flame finally coming back. Something you thought would never happen, that you'd never hear from, see them again. And they show up. This will blow your mind when this happens. And there's that King of Wands coming in. All right, somebody here might even ride a motorcycle, but I love this for you. And from my research, Scorpio in Aries and Scorpio in Leo, two of the most common twin flame connections in this timeline. And you guys, remember how I said earlier, you were the dominoes setting this effect into motion? Once you guys come together, it's going to be a domino, and all the reunions and stuff just start happening. By this summer, the stuff you're doing in the week ahead are setting the tones that when those big planets make their moves, let's see, Jupiter goes into Cancer, Uranus goes into Gemini. The changes are going to put you on the path for reunion. You're the first domino that gets pushed and the reunion happens. I love it for you. Scorpio, you totally deserve this. Manifest this thing. We got to clean this down in the comments. The person you never thought coming back kind of got into your energy through the whole reading. This was intense. I love reading for you, Scorpio. Claim this down below so we can manifest it and make it happen. All right? Somebody lives near a thunderstorm or lightning, or you're a storm chaser. That rainbow I saw earlier is going to be the results of this. I love it. Claim this down in the comments, all right? I do know you stay busy because you've been focusing on you're all about the pentacles, baby. But if you got a moment to just leave a little emoji or something down below and claim this, let's claim your twin flame reunion and the rewards for how rough life has been on you. You are indeed nearing the end of the long and winding road. Oh my gosh. I just heard Stay With Me by Sam Smith. Stay With Me. Oh, some of you guys, that's your song. Holy moly, the messages won't stop, they keep coming. You guys, this is meant to be. I do know you stay busy. If you just have time, leaving even an emoji or something down below, it helps the channel, helps the fam, and it allows me, because even though it takes me forever to reply to the comments, I do get the notifications on my phone, and I'm a transmitter. I'm like the AT&T tower downtown. I will transmit right to God's desk for you, even though you kind of don't need me because you already talked to Jesus, Mary, and God, okay? But, I mean, I'll help. Teamwork makes the dream work, all right? But I love you for it, okay? And I love that like, definitely, to claim this thing. But remember, this will resonate to any placement of Scorpio within your chart, too, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. All right? Nobody can do what you do. Remember that. Okay, let's super chat. Let's dig in. We still got Sagittarius to do tonight, too. It's not over. It's late night with Archer, prime time. Okay, let's go. Prime time, Saturday, Archer Astrology. What's up? What's up, guys? How's it going? Thanks, Instagram, for being here. Okay, and if you want to hang out for the super chats, oftentimes, because water seeks its own level, you might find that some of this, it'll like come out. You might resonate and be like, whoa, we're on the same journey. I do remember seeing the 29th. I think I called that one, Lisa. Yeah, totally. There we go. We're there. Okay, cool beans. All right, let's go. Ooh, 6 of Wands. These are good energies on this reading. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's a good start. Okay, Saggy girl, what up? Can I reach out to Mike? Should Saggy girl reach out to Mike, or should she be a little patient? What should we do? Queen of Cups, Moon card, Page of Swords. Okay. The time is right to reach out. Queen of Cups. Time is right. That's a yes card. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, Moon card. Only do it if you can disconnect from the outcome. The message you have to send, I'm being told, is one that does not require a reply. It's a message you send just for him, okay? Whether it's a funny meme that makes you think of him that you send with no text, or it's something that you send with not requiring an outcome, but the text message when you're ready to say, I want to send something just to let him know I'm thinking about it. This is for him. This is to help him, to make his day feel better, to make him feel better, to like boost him up. Go for it and send the message, okay? That will help guarantee, or instead of an outcome, it'll guarantee a reply back, okay? That when you don't expect it, and disconnect from that and just be like, okay, I'm sending this message for him. I'm not sending it to expect a reply. That's when you get the reply. But Queen of Cups, it is safe to do so, okay? All right. You know his energy pretty well, so you'll know, like, I bet you this is what's wrong with him. I bet you this might be why he's feeling down or up, or like, I know it's work, or I know it's his brother, or something like that, okay? Okay, Gen C, how's my health looking? All right, what's up with Jen's health? And remember, for any reason, you should see a doctor if you think you do need attention. I'm just reading energies. I have no medical training. I'm trained to read health energies in the cards, but I'm not a doctor. Okay. I just got to say that just to make sure. Two of Pentacles, the Two of... Oh, well, okay. It wasn't totally needed for you. Because I'm seeing health-wise, you're looking good. Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Energetically, you're younger than your body's age. The body might be what's slowing you down. That you're like, I feel good, but my joints and stuff hurt. Something like that. I'm being told Two of Cups, just a little bit of age and timing. Five of Wands, God is recommending a little bit more physical activity that you don't need to, like, I mean, if you want to go back to the gym, it's a nice place to, you can watch the scenery or something. Jen, what? But I'm being told literally just like going for walks in the evening, that you've been cooped up in the cold weather. Maybe you even got a little nervous of like, oh man, the Christmas dinner and the Thanksgiving dinner got to me or something. And it's also just getting out for the fresh air and that, even if you're only walking around the block or something. God's just saying just a slight bit more of physical activity that's not work related, but more about your health is really the only big thing to worry on. That the rest of the stuff, Knight of Cups, he's put a lot of stuff in your place. The one thing I'm being told that you don't have to worry about is history repeating itself. Like one of your parents, like a history of heart disease or heart complications or problems running your family, it basically skips you, okay? For some reason, like you were one of the, I love it, Jen. If you were a car, you'd be one of those cars like built on a Wednesday, midday, middle month, middle production run that like they know what they're doing. It's not a Friday car, you know, one of those things. Like you're pretty good, you know? All right? The only thing is, like, much like with a very good, extremely well-built car that has no issues, sometimes you got to just get it out on the freeway and open it up so it can breathe a little bit and stuff. You know what I mean? That's all. Okay? Anything you feel serious about, though, do not take my word for it. I am a tarot reader. Just a checkup or your GP or something, okay? But energetically, I'm being told you're okay. Okay, Green Ranger. You messaged Libra today, welcome her back with no response. Am I getting ghosted, and is she still interested? All right, let's see what's up. Mr. Functional put a 1968 model, low miles. Exactly. They lost my paperwork. We can't even find my VIN. We have no clue what model year I am. All right. Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles on the Five of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm seeing on this one, Wheel of Fortune, it's a bit of like the processing what's going on from the vacation that's. So welcoming her back, I think she will like it. What I'm seeing with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles is she wasn't at the phone at the time, okay? Like she saw, grabbed it, she read it, which is what took it off and put it, that she'd opened it or seen it or looked at it. But then in the course of the day, Wheel of Fortune, just the stuff going on and running around like the Tasmanian devil, getting back to work, getting caught up on things, is that she forgot. In her mind, she thinks she liked it. If I'm looking at her being like, why didn't you respond to Green Ranger's text? Why didn't you at least like put a heart emoji so and acknowledge it? She would look at me and go, what are you talking about? I did. She'd protect her decision. She'd be like, I did. Four of Pentacles. I did. I'd be like, check your phone. Oh, it's actually Five of Pentacles, not Four of Pentacles. Oh my God, I thought I hit the reply. Okay? So be patient. She may do a little review to go back and just read the message to warm her heart and then freak out because she'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't like it. I didn't reply. It'll actually cause her to go and like it a little more. Otherwise, there may be the potentials that if we give her a little bit of some time, a little cool down time, 24, 48 hours, that it might be okay. We'll ask the energies in check to see if you should try something else again, if the convo got lost in the scroll pattern, okay? And I could see that. I bet she does have a lot of outstanding messages and notifications from the time off, all right? I don't see it as ghosting, though. I see it as her being like, oh, crap, okay? Okay, and that must be how she talks, too, because usually I wouldn't say it that way, but there you go. Okay, Fancy Nancy, will you start the Hospital Administration MBA in 2025? Ooh, that's a cool question. Let's find out. Will she start the Hospital Administration in an MBA? Nice, very nice. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. 5 of Pentacles, okay. It's going to be a lot on you with your schedule, with stuff that's going on in your life. 5 of Pentacles, you're not going to have a lot of downtime between it and your date, everything, okay? Your schedule's going to get pretty full. So as you're going through it, it will happen. But as it's happening, you're going to kind of be like, oh, this is too much. I don't think I can do it between everything. I'm sleeping 3 hours. I'm living on coffee. They got an IV of espresso in my vein, that sort of thing. You can do it. You can actually make it through it and come out in the 9 of Pentacles and be like, yes, accomplished. Definitely. It's going to be a lot of work, but 10 cups. The outcome is exactly what you wished for. So I love it for you. Okay, Jonathan. Let's see what we got for you, Jonathan. Let's see. Okay. Scorpio and 3 of Cups with a Capricorn. Okay. Wish to know possible time frame the situation may come to a close or a resolution. You got it. All right, Jonathan. Let's see what we got for you. Hey, Natalie. What's up, y'all? Thanks for the like and the hearts. I love you. You're awesome. Thank you, Beth. 3 of Cups. Okay, I'm tuned into your energy, Jonathan. That was easy. All right, let's see what we got. Tower card, Hierophant. It's the devil energy from the Scorpio reading, Jonathan. The devil's getting it. The devil is your 3 of Cups. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. Hermit card, all major shifts. Hermit card, Lovers, Hierophant, Tower. The 3 of Cups taps me into the energy, followed by all major arcana. I got chills off of this. I don't think I've seen this in a reading in a long time. 8 of Cups is at the bottom. God's going to be putting some Tower cards into life, into this situation to abolish the 3 of Cups. A 3 of Cups can't stand up against this much major arcana. That's a little card. That is a little card, and sure, it's fun to have that 3 of Cups energy coming out. You can't fight all this, especially when the devil's part of it, okay? That devil energy getting to you guys. Tower to the Hierophant shows something coming in, a tower moment that God puts in to end this situation. Hierophant, I think it's by putting it into somebody's mind and telling them, gotta go. They choose you in the outcome, Jonathan, okay? So that's the point on this one from this level up, because they're meant to be with you and it's playing out and following the choices that were made. They wind up choosing you in the outcome and they cut this out. The Tower card changes your person's mindset to cut this other energy out, okay? That way you can find the resolution and come to a close. They wind up choosing you. The devil energy is the third party energy. That, much like how the Scorpio energy played out, that Ace of Swords cuts that out and elevates to the next level. Same 8 of Cups we saw in the Scorpio reading. So you're actually on point. And I think I did remember in the past person I saw for some of you guys paying other attention or like got together during an involvement or a set. That's your reading. So it does show even the outcome from the collective ties into yours with all that major arcana that they choose you in the end and it does work out. So you guys can reconcile this thing by them cutting out the third stuff. All right, cool. And Angel Eyes, whatever comes out. All right, you got it. Whatever comes out for Angel Eyes. Let's see what we got. Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Sun card. Cancer's going through some transformations with the Star card. I'm not even pulling another energy. Straight up, as soon as that Ace of Swords laid down, I heard Cancer. Straight up, okay? This shows Cancer with the 4 of Pentacles. Even though you haven't heard from him in a while, the Sun card, he's awakening and realizing that he did actually have some of the best times that he's had in the current energies in his life have been with you. And he's starting to awaken that when you're not around, his life doesn't work out as well as it does when you are around. So by him originally cutting you out as the problem and thinking that was the solution, he messed up, but he's come to terms with it to realize, oh, I did that backwards. I was actually better off when she was around. He's going to awaken. He's healing. It's happening right now, okay? So your patience will not go unrewarded, and it has taken a long time. I can only, at this moment in time, due to free will, give you an extended outlook. By Leo season, you and Cancer have worked things out, and you're together. Star card. It is in the stars and meant to be. Total gigantic apologies. We can't dial it into a closer date or timeline. All I can do is look down the road into the future and see that, oh, cool, by the end of July, July 27th might be a date to keep note on or take note on to see what happens. Because I'm seeing around that point, you guys are already together. So somewhere between now and let's say between now and July 27th, things have worked out, okay? I can't dial it in any more detail because there's too many free will decisions in both of your guys' lives to lead up to see exactly what happens. But long-term forecast still looks good, okay? And Rowdy, thank you. Judgment card on the Knight of Wands. What I'm seeing here, the Judgment card with the Knight of Wands, I'm actually being told this is your Aquarius that has been thinking about you more than usual lately, kind of like missing you in the workplace or something. However that resonates, but it's also, with the Knight of Wands, holy moly, the other Caitlin in the hospital is checking you out too. The least amount of activity is from Caitlin number 1. Second is actually Aquarius, and the distant third is the nurse watching you. Just so you know, just wanted to keep you abreast on the people in your life, okay? All right, hope that helps. And everybody, thank you for the super chats and the donations. You guys are awesome and so generous. I love you guys, and I hope the messages help. And Scorpio, thank you for taking time out of your day, life, love, and energy to let me read for you. Love and appreciate you. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Scorpio. As always, we appreciate your divine guidance, protection, and direction. All right, Scorpio, till next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah.